Before I jump in and show you this amazing tool, I want to give you another freebie. This is the Gemini AI in Google Classroom cheat sheet. So this is your cheat sheet to the tools I am about to show you. You can use the link on the screen, shakeuplearning.com/Gemini to go download your free copy. The link will also be down below in the description. Enjoy. Hey y'all, I had to hop on here and show you one of the tools I am most excited about right now. This is something that is now embedded inside Google Classroom. So if you're a Google Classroom user, you now have Gemini tools that are built into Google Classroom. Now here is the catch. Your administrator, whoever your IT administrator is over your Google domain, has to enable it. And then when you go to your 3 lines, your main menu here, you will see Gemini underneath your calendar. And so when you click on Gemini, it is going to open up an entire dashboard of AI tools for educators. And let me tell you, they have very quickly been tweaking this. Even as I first started creating resources, some of the images and the screenshots and things are different. They have moved the gem tools that actually open up Gemini separately down here, whereas in the beginning they were all embedded, which I think is a good move. But anyway, there are several different tools. You have some filters here to filter for 4 different types of tools. You can go to planning, instructional material. There's some overlap, but I just want to very quickly show you the newest tool that they added just a few weeks ago. And as soon as I was about to launch my new course, which is all about these new tools, how to use Gemini AI inside of Google Classroom. And I was like, I better check the updates. And sure enough, that very day, they released something super cool. It's called Create an Audio Lesson. And when you click on Create an Audio Lesson, I want you to think podcast style because it doesn't really make that so clear right here. But turn any topic or content into a captivating audio lesson. Y'all, audio is great. Is it the one and only thing that kids can learn from? Absolutely not. But it is a great supplement. It is a great companion to lots of other types of multimedia. So what I'm going to do here is give it a target grade. I'm going to go ahead and give you an elementary example. I'm always giving secondary examples, but I'm going to give you an elementary example. I have a prompt ready to go through the magic of television here that I have copied and pasted. A detailed prompt, but you can play with it. You don't have to give it a very detailed prompt. It comes up with a lot on its own through the magic of AI. You can also add some content. Maybe you've got a reading passage. Maybe you've got some articles. You've got a lesson you want to turn into an audio lesson. You can plug all of that in. And right here, you click Generate Learning Objectives. So I'm going to generate those learning objectives, double check that that's what I want. So this is 2nd grade. They're learning about the water cycle. Then I'm going to personalize this lesson. And down here at the bottom is where you can do that. So now we have some customizations that we can do. And you'll notice these are optional. You can let it go with its default if you want. But essentially, your podcast is going to have a teacher and a student having a conversation about whatever topic that you have given it. And you're going to select your avatar for your teacher, and you're going to select your avatar for your student. And then you select the voice. Now, I do wish they labeled the voices, but this is just how you figure out which voice you want. There's a male and a female voice for each one. Okay, I'm not sure if my microphone picked that up. Great, but that was a male voice. The second one is a female voice. Let's see if I can turn this up a little bit and maybe you can hear this one a little bit better.
Welcome. I'm here to guide you through the material and highlight the key takeaways.
There we go. That was plenty loud. Okay, so same thing, except I think the voices are flip-flopped over here. So this one is a female voice.
Sounds interesting.
Yes. Now, I wish they had more of the little kid voice. You know, we're talking about creating here something for 2nd grade. A 2nd grader is not going to sound like that if we are using them as the student example. But side note, this is still super cool. Now, You're going to click on Generate Audio Lesson and watch the magic happen. So you're going to see in real time, it is generating a script between a teacher and a student. They're telling a story. They're turning this into a podcast style lesson, and it's a conversational lesson. And you can watch this. It will take a few seconds, maybe even up to a minute or more to generate this. I have found that they typically are between 2 to 8 minutes long. I've done this several different times. I do know you can add more into your prompt and add more text. So if you want to request other types of customizations in here, you can do that. I do not know if it will always work. I did hear from one teacher that this is not something that's available in, I think, any language other than English, but I'm going to show you something super cool after this demo. So stay tuned. I've got one more I'm going to show you. So down here is our audio file. You can see it is 6 minutes and 6 seconds. I'm going to give it a play, but I want to show you first. I'm going to scroll up here to the top. It's going to read this script.
Hello there, Explorer. I'm Captain Cloud, and today Drip the Drop and I are going to show you the most amazing, never-ending journey on Earth, the water cycle.
Okay, and those were in the prompt that I gave it. I said, Captain Cloud and Drip the Drop were the names. So I kind of gave it a little extra creativity to spice it up. Now, here is what you're going to do once you get to this part. You're going to click on Export, and you can export this to Drive and save that audio file. So I'm going to click that, and it's going to export that audio file. And there it is. There's that audio file. I can attach that to an assignment in Google Classroom. I can share it. I can do whatever I need to do. The other thing that is super cool is you can export to slides. Now, don't get too carried away. What it's going to do is it's actually going to create this as a text conversation on the slides. It does not add the audio, which, unless it's changed, but you could add the audio. However, if you remember in Google Slides, the audio does not play over multiple slides. It's individual. So it's a little bit more complicated to try to get it into a visual. I think it would actually be easier to do in Canva than in Google Slides, but it says it is exported, and okay. Now, here is the prompt. And this is one of the things that kind of drives me crazy with most of these tools. It defaults to name whatever files you generate the whole prompt. And that is gigantic. So, there's definitely some tweaking to be done here. But if you go down to the slides, you will see slide by slide is the conversation, the entire script, all right here. And yes, we could go and insert the audio. We could go and edit this and make this into a full-blown video with text. It's not completely animated. Although if you want to get, into some more sophisticated AI tools and create a video out of it, you could definitely try that. So this is built into Google Classroom. This is great. Now hang on. I got another example I want to show you. So we're going to go back to create an audio lesson. And this time I have a really special prompt. A special prompt for ELL and ESL students. And it is going to give us some information and second language inside of our audio. And I think this is something I stumbled on by accident. And I will tell you that is because I was using Gemini to actually help me write some better prompts. And this was one that it gave to me. I can't remember I think it might have been 4th grade. I'm going to go ahead and put 4th and generate. So a 3-minute bilingual audio lesson. Students will be able to identify and name 4 common objects in English and Spanish and be able to listen to simple descriptions of classroom objects and correctly guess the object. Okay, we're going to personalize our lesson. I'm going to skip that for right now and just generate Okay, so you can see it generated a 5-minute audio clip this time. And let's go ahead and scroll up to the top so you can kind of see it follow along.
Hello, fantastic learners. Are you ready for a super fun adventure right here in your classroom? Today we are going to learn the names of some important things around you in 2 languages, English and Spanish. We'll cover 4 key classroom objects.
Sounds great. I'm ready for the adventure. What are the 4 things we'll be learning about?
That's the spirit. First up is something you use every single day to write and draw amazing things. It's a pencil. Can you say pencil, and then the Spanish word for it, which is lapis?
Pencil. Lapis. So is the Z?
Okay, I make no promises on how well they pronounce the words. I did have a teacher in another country who was trying to use this tool who told me that it didn't work in her language. So it wasn't actually generating an entire audio, lesson in a different language. But I still think this is pretty cool, y'all. And if you saw that pop up, that is a Chrome feature. That is not something that is built into Classroom nor this tool, but the closed captioning works across Chrome. It's another great tip for another day, but if you were wondering what that was that I click off, it's because I have that turned on inside of Google Chrome, and it's a great feature inside of Google Chrome. But go back to Gemini, check out these tools, this entire dashboard, and if you want to learn more, I have an entire class where I am teaching Gemini AI inside of Google Classroom. I'm going to break down all of the tools, and I'm going to share with you how you can use this to cut your prep time by 80% and turn AI-generated ideas into assignable tasks for your students. So go check this out. Check out the course. I have a special coupon in the description below this video. So if you are looking for any more information, the link is there, as well as a special coupon for you to join, because you can get it included in our all access membership, or you can purchase it separately. Go check it out at shakeuplearning.com/Gemini Master. I'll see you there.